Hiya, I'm Jenny Lynn from hitherto.cfs.com, and I wanted to talk about the mind-body split and the controversy that surrounds the whole ME debate and chronic fatigue debate because of the split between the mind and the body, which is a completely artificial modern way of regarding the human experience. Once upon a time there was no such division, there was never any such division. And if you were ill, it was a matter of all layers and levels of you, not just what you could see, but what you couldn't see. And not just our thinking minds either. It was to do with our ancestors, it was to do with our village life, it was to do with various deeds that we may have done that were against life itself even. And, you know, the tendency of nature or karma or our relationship with ourselves in this complex world to bite back. You know, we couldn't just do whatever we liked whenever we liked because it felt we fancied it. You know, nature has its checks and controls and it doesn't allow that. I mean, it's only because we've had this immature masculine dominating the planet, ploughing through Mother Nature any which way it wants and any which way it fancies, that we've created so many problems by thinking we can find the answers in a very physiological, physical, material way. And there are no such answers, or very few answers, that don't impact on all sorts of layers of health, well-being and consciousness throughout the planet. So to think that we can divorce the physical from the spiritual, the mental, emotional is just pure folly in my book. And that when we treat somebody, whether it be for cancer or chronic fatigue, we are really treating people on so many different levels. And we need to recognise the complexity of what we're doing when we undertake to claim or help people with chronic fatigue in particular. So that I find myself continually having to expound this on the phone with people that inquire about treatment with me, because it is something I'm very passionate about. I don't believe this is a two-dimensional disease. It is a modern disease of our time made worse by divorcing the mind from the body. That's my personal belief. And I think until we have found a mind-body solution or a department in a medical field. And again, why should it be medical? Why isn't it spiritual? Why is it medical? Why isn't it the domain of, you know, the church or the religious? Why? It's almost become divorced from, you know, any kind of physical condition has become completely divorced from who we are as people. And I think we need to return to a more wholesome way of assessing what's going on with us all. So that's my little exposition for today. There's loads more. I'm talking to people constantly about their chronic fatigue and hoping, I'm going to give you a few hints and tips as well. These are not only for anybody who might be suffering who comes across this site, but also my colleagues in how to help people with chronic fatigue. So by all means, stay tuned. I'll keep posting. It's Jenny Lynn from How to Treat Chronic Fatigue, or rather howtotreatcfs.com. And I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.